Hey, fellas, let's have a day. Let's have a day, dog. You the man. What's up, baby? What's up, baby?
Let's get this thing lit up. Let's get on the bus. We're going all gas and no brakes.
Check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 4 of Hang Time. I'm your host, Tress Way, and our guest today, one of my good buddies in the locker room, good buddies in life. Had the privilege of knowing him for a few years. Cole Holcomb. Welcome, dog.
How's it going, man?
Welcome to Hang Time. So, I'm not going to lie. I feel like that energy of just seeing you mic'd up, I feel like you bring that energy to our friendship, man, and I really appreciate that.
Every day, man.
Every day.
It's you got to.
Every day. And I feel like whenever you come over to my locker and maybe you need a little bit of spark or you just want to say, hey, what's up? And give me a fist bump, say good morning. I wanted to publicly thank you for that because I really enjoy it, man.
I feel like I got to match your energy.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, Tress brings
Yeah,
it
but
every
I got
day,
like the 3 kids and 4 cups of coffee energy. So but I guess playing linebacker in the NFL and then the hype that I got to bring like early morning with the kid, I could see that. I just don't have to do all the contact you do. So I'm very thankful for that.
You live a good life.
Yeah.
You live a good life.
You will not hear me complain, man. When you get mic'd up as a linebacker, so I got mic'd up in the Saints game whenever that dude came through and smoked me. And it was loud.
That was the game you got mic'd up on?
I got mic'd up on that game.
I need to hear that.
I'm laying on the ground going, oh.
Nice
Yeah,
grind.
I'll pull it
Nice.
up. It is classic. When you are mic'd up in a position of playing linebacker, is there anything that you have to make sure, wow, can't do this, or, ooh, I want to get this across. Maybe this will be some intimidation factors for the teams moving forward. What goes through your head when you find out, hey, man, you're mic'd up?
It's more like things you can't say. You try and watch the language. You try and like, I don't know. Like I was laughing because when I was mic'd up for that game, I was like, I had a bad play and I'm sitting there like talking to myself.
What is a bad play?
Like I had a misfit or like a missed tackle or,
Okay.
Got beaten coverage.
Okay.
And like, I'm sitting on the bench and I'm like, cause last year, I might've let one bad play turn into another. So I was like, don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. I'm sitting there like talking to myself. Like,
The positive
self-talk. You got this. You can do it. I just next play mentality. And then like, I remembered I was mic'd up and I just like looked up at the lady, like where the camera was. And I'm like, you got all that, huh?
Yeah.
And she just gave me like the thumbs up and I was like, we can't show any of that.
Do
These
you,
people are probably gonna think I'm a psychopath or something.
You and Casey ever watched the Impractical Jokers?
I like Impractical Jokers. She's not a fan of it. But
so
I love it.
I love them. And there's one bit in there where Sal has to listen to his positive affirmations and just listening to you talk to yourself, how you would talk to yourself. I think one day I'm going to have you record affirmations for me. Like, Tress Way, you will not suck today. You will go get it. You will roll.
You got to think positively though. Cause like, I think I was talking to this guy who's like a course pro at the golf course. And my uncle wanted to caddy for him. And he was like, you can't be my caddy because my uncle's the type of guy that's like in golf, a caddy's like sin is like, you never say don't. Like, don't go right.
Yeah.
Don't go in the water. You don't want to go there.
Okay.
It's always like, I'm going to place it 10 feet from the pin or I'm going to
shifting the conversation positively. I like that.
Because if you think about not doing it, especially in golf, like if you think about not doing it, you're going there.
Yes.
Every time I'm like, don't hit this right. Like there's just woods and water over there. I'm going right.
Oh, it's going right, dude.
Even though I think I'm lined up left or like I'm going to push it left. I'm going to do everything I can to make it go. I'm going to slice it right.
Dude, people now, I think I could sell people on the fact that punting or kicking with the golf parallels, I could sell people on that. I mean, like people I have as much contact typically as a golfer. Like a golfer might bump into a fan on the way to the next tee box and I might bump into somebody. But I'm really pumped to hear that you have some parallels for golf in the linebacker world, man.
Absolutely.
All the more reason for us to go play some golf.
Dude, I tried to go get a round in. I got 9 in with my fiance, but
during the bye week?
Yeah, we had the bye week off.
Yeah.
I got 9 in.
Yep.
I was going down there. I had like 3 rounds set up, but then it rained for the 3 days that I wanted to get those rounds in, so I couldn't get it in.
The rain is a bummer because you're out there, you're hanging out with the fiance. You want to get some time off and you want to get some golf in. Dude, it's tough to power through the rain. As much as you want to be out there, powering through the rain's a little tough, man.
Dude, it's hard. But I mean, it didn't rain that day. We got that round in, but like it was like her first time golfing in probably 3 years with me.
Yeah.
And like I hadn't golfed in 4 months, and I was just like, okay, your body's a little beat up. Like it's probably not going to go that great.
See, dude, you got to do the positive self-talk, man.
I was trying. I tried to stay positive. I bought the nice balls. Like I'm not going to lose that many balls. Like I'm going to be good. I'm going to get the chrome softs. And then first 3 balls off the tee box.
It's an expensive tee shot, man. Yeah.
In the woods 3 times. And then Casey's like, she doesn't know how to swing a driver. Like, she's never got a lesson. So the whole time she's like, how do I swing this one? What should I hit? What should I do this?
Did you try and help?
And I'm looking at her. I'm like, do you really think that I'm the person to be asking for this? Like you just watched 3 of my balls going into the woods. Try and keep your eye on the ball.
So Cole's fiance, Casey, she and I have a really great story on how we met for the first time. So training camp of Coltman's first year, 2019, correct? Yep. 2019 training camp down in Richmond. I come down into the elevator. Now, you guys, you look at me and you look at Cole. We both play professional football. One of us looks like they play professional football. So Casey is in the hotel. I've never met Casey before, and she is freaking hilarious. I love Casey.
She's a little fireball.
She's in the elevator, and I come down and I'm sitting there. I'm in my Washington stuff and get into the elevator, and she turns and she looks at me and she goes, "Are you excited for today?" It's like, yeah, I'm pretty excited for today. She goes, Are you going to go out to practice? I go, yep, I'll be out at practice. And she goes, do you think you're going to get some autographs after practice? And it hit me. I was like, this poor girl has no idea that I play. And I just thought, you know what? I don't want to come across too strong to some of the guys, but I might get an autograph. She's like, oh, you should. I was like, who are you here to watch? Are you excited? Yeah, I'm here to watch my boyfriend, Cole Holcomb. I go, oh, Cole Holcomb from North Carolina, linebacker. I think he's going to be a good player. She goes, yeah, he's doing good. He's doing good. Lo and behold, Cole, I tell Cole about it going out to practice. Cole tells her, I see her when she's with all the people getting autographs and I come by my practice jersey, beet red. Or all the blood left her face. I don't really remember, but she was just mortified. I was like, hi, Casey. I'm Tress. Very nice to meet you.
Yeah, man, I was going to let it ride. I was like, I didn't tell her until after. I was like, I want her to see you so bad.
Yes.
Just get that reaction
of
like.
No doubt, man. Yes,
man,
no doubt.
He's got the jersey on, like walking up.
No doubt,
Cole.
man.
I'm like, hey, Casey,
no doubt.
This is Tress.
Yes.
Yeah, I've met him.
So one of my favorite things, every day after stretch, we're going into individual. I say we're going to individual. You're going to individual. I'm going over to the kicker punter field to, start my day. What the heck is the bus, man?
Let's go. Hey, energy bus on 3. Energy bus on 3. 1, 2, 3. Energy bus.
Actually,
is it an actual bus?
So the crazy thing
bus.
It's metaphorical. It's a metaphorical bus. And what was it? I think it was in college when I was at Carolina, or at UNC, Chapel Hill. During the camp, every senior had to read a chapter of a book that coach assigned to them, and they had to give us a summary of the chapter and how it affects them to the team. And we actually had the energy bus as a book.
Heck,
I didn't read the book, but through all the seniors explaining the summary. And
got the Spark Notes.
Yeah. We got the Spark Notes version of the energy bus. And it's basically like you're the driver of your bus. And you control.
You need to put this in my affirmations. I have you record for me. Like
you're the driver of your bus.
You have your own bus.
It's yours.
It's metaphorical.
If anybody wants to hop on, you can take them. And you can drive.
I control
them
the speed.
Around.
Yes.
Some days you might have to hop on their bus.
Yes.
Like it's contagious. They always say.
See, now you're building. You're talking about building friendsall dude. Exactly. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have you record me some affirmations.
Like after that year, after they read that book, all year I was like, I would just yell out like, "You guys can hop on my bus. Go ahead, hop on my bus. I'm out here.
Hop on my bus." And so that's something that you guys break down every day for practice is let's fire up the bus.
Yeah, we got to get the bus going.
And the bus is under your control. Now, do you guys have a collective linebacker bus, or do you guys each have your own bus and it makes like a caravan of buses? Or is that too many bus questions?
I think we're on one big bus.
Just one big bus.
Because it's like a party bus. It makes it more fun.
I dig that.
You know, you don't ever, if you can, you don't ever drive in separate cars. Like if you guys can carpool and you guys want to have a good time because you want to vibe off each other and have the energy going and play the same music and all be listening to the same thing.
Yeah. So, dude, you were talking a little bit about some UNC Chapel Hill. I noticed you said it like that. Why did you say it like that? Why didn't you just say North Carolina? I know North Carolina. Tar Heel Blue, man.
See, if you're not from the area, you don't understand that. Like, are you NC State? Are you Duke? Are you
that's
UNC
up,
Charlotte?
Yeah.
Are you?
Well, I apologize then. Now I get it. So UNC Chapel Hill.
You have to be very precise with it.
So when you were at UNC Chapel Hill, I'm sure that the Big 12 all gas, no brakes offense, you know, how we roll, Sooners still undefeated, looking to maybe scramble things up here. You know how alma maters go in the locker room. Like, you got a little bit of pride. I heard you had pretty crazy story of how you got on the field for the first time at North Carolina, man. And I cannot believe I have not heard this story.
I didn't have any college offers, so
blows my mind. How big were you coming out like senior year?
Well, so I was actually tiny. I was so small until my senior year.
Okay.
So like when I got into high school in 9th grade, I was like 5'6", like 110 pounds.
Okay.
And then sophomore year was like
typical middle linebacker stature, just
I was 5'6", safety. Yeah. They were like, dude, okay, you're quick, you tackle well, and we play all triple option teams. So like, we're just gonna put our best tackler. Yep. And I was tiny, so I was like, I was that annoying like fly that was like the shoestring tackle.
No doubt.
Like, I'm taking legs out, man. Like I'm getting them down though.
Yeah.
And
so no offers coming out.
Yeah. Well, so our coach in high school, my coach kicked all the seniors off on the last day of school. Like, so my junior year going into my senior year, he kicked all the seniors off because our offensive coordinator's son and a buddy came in late and they were like strolling in, and he was so mad that he like made us run 3 miles first and then kicked us off for the whole summer.
Okay.
So I was so mad at all my buddies that I was like, I didn't see them all summer. Yeah. And I hit my growth spurt during that time.
Oh,
so I went from like my junior, I was like 5'9", like 160, and I had this like Justin Bieber flow hair.
Yep.
And then
did you have the little?
Oh yeah. Talking like this,
just perfected
the head spin with
yes,
had it all,
no doubt.
And I grew like 3 inches and put on like 45 pounds and shaved my head. So like when I came back, my buddy, his name was Clef, and he's one of my best friends. I've known him since I was 5 years old, and I came back and he's like, "What's up, dude?" I'm Dwayne, and I'm like, "Cliff, bro, it's me. It's Cole." Like,
shut up.
Yeah, like
your best friend introduced.
Yeah, because they didn't. Dude, I've never had a shaved head. I've always been the smallest one of that group because I was always younger than everybody.
Yes.
For the longest, every time they would come to my house that year, he'd be looking in my fridge and like stuff like that to be like, I swear this dude took like HGH or like he growth hormones or something. And like one day he found my grandma's insulin and was like, I found it. I'm like, it's insulin. Like my grandma's diabetic, dude.
Dude, he's looking for the secret sauce.
Yeah, man. Like he was like, I swear you're taking something.
Yeah.
But
all right,
that was kind of a tangent.
Yeah, so out to UNC Chapel Hill.
Yeah, so I walked on at UNC.
That's crazy to me, man.
And we got a new defensive staff my redshirt freshman year, and it was Gene Chizik, who this dude came in like wearing like burnt orange jacket with his boots, with his Texas boots on that had the score of the national championship when they won. Whoa. When he was a D coordinator there, and he like comes in and he's like putting up all these stats of us, and like he's like, we're like 130th in the country, and he's like Maybelline Christian College, like that sounds like a toothpaste. I don't even know who they are, and they're better than you guys. Like it was like the worst ripping that I've been
right
a part
out the gate.
of.
Nice to meet you, coach.
And but then he finished it with like, I have no ties to anybody. Like you guys, I didn't recruit any of you guys, so I'm gonna play the best players. Yeah. So I kind of took it personal and was like, okay. And then spring ball rolls around and I'm like last on the depth chart. And then it got to the point I was like, you know what, I'm gonna like learn this defense. I'm gonna figure it out. And it got to the point where like because I was sitting in the back, so you obviously sat in terms of your depth.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in the back of the room.
Yeah.
And it's getting to the point where like my coach had to stop. He'd be like, stop answering. Like, we need the guys on scholarship to answer these questions. Like, they need to figure it out because you're not stop it. And then I think 2 days before the spring game, so I'm still fifth string. 2 days before the spring game, our twos were in, and that guy, his shoe fell off or he got hurt or something like that. And they needed somebody to go in. And I didn't even hesitate. I was like, I'm going in.
I can just picture you like head shaking, energy bus rolling, shoe off. We need somebody. Let's go.
Yeah. There was 4 other dudes that could have gone in before me. And I was like, peace, dog. I'm out. And I had like 3 TFLs, a PBU, and a sack in like the 5 plays I got. So then the next day in practice, they're like, Cole's actually going to take the 2 reps in the spring game.
No doubt.
And then that year I played on all special teams. You know, I'd get 15 snaps at defense. And then.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I
can't
wrap my head around you not being the big guy, like before the growth spurt took place. And like when I go home for the off season, okay, I'm 6'1", 215. I'm not a small guy. And all my family and my friends, you know, they're like, hey, what's up, big man? What's up, big guy? How you doing? And then I walk through these freaking doors and I'm with all of you guys. And it's just, I come right back literally to ground zero, just humbled. And so I just appreciate that, man. In a weird way. Like I'm an adult dad, husband now. And I get humbled every time the season rolls around. I come in high and mighty. It's like, all right.
But you got that dad strength.
I do a little bit.
You got that dad strength.
Yeah, I do. I'm working on it.
We have 3 kids or 2 kids?
3 kids.
Yeah. It's like times 3.
Yes.
Dad strength on
Thank
10.
you, Cole. Thank you.
I see you in there on Gun Show Fridays. Looking.
Cole comes up to me on Gun Show Fridays. Gun Show Friday. Shout out to Jake Sankel. Sleeves are not allowed in on Gun Show Friday in the weight room.
Yeah, my favorite thing to do on Gun Show Fridays, like I walk around. I'll take my shirt off. I walk around. Get the ILS going, so like you puff the lats out,
dude. Your traps come up. Yeah. It's intimidating.
And you just walk around. You're like, did legs today.
Legs.
Big leg day.
Big leg day. Just shred them out.
Yeah.
All right, dude. We have to go to the Pit Viper shining moment. Demand respect and authority. Now, Cole, man, I don't know anybody on the team that looks better in Pit Vipers than you.
I love these things.
Yes. Now, I don't know if it is your whole get up or your whole attitude, but I think the hair, the hat, like I can't see in the camera right now, but I'd be willing to bet you look better than I do right now.
I feel like this is definitely like the Pit Viper thing. It's like 80s mullet jazzerciser. Like,
it's Cole Holcomb is what it is, man.
Yeah.
The Pit Viper shining moment of the first half of the season. Dude, I really wanted to give it to you for the sweet interception, amongst other plays. But it's kind of hard to bet against
many of those.
J.D. McKissick in Atlanta.
Dude,
the touchdown.
When Rivera showed it with the I believe.
Man, yeah. Coach, I was dying. Yeah, some of you guys may not know that one. Coach played this one in slow-mo with I Believe I Can Fly in the background right here when JD, my man, goes.
It's just on repeat.
I like JD.
Oh, man.
JD comes up to me the other day and he goes, hey, Tress, I got a good nickname for you. And I was like, dude, I'm all about nicknames. Hit me. He goes, T-Way. I didn't have the heart to tell him that I've been called T-Way since I was like 5 years old. So I was like, dude, that's a good one. And then across the room, I hear Tim Settle. Man, everybody calls him T-Way. What are you talking about? But JD, the sole Pit Viper shining moment, numero uno of the first half of the season. Easy Pit Viper.
Having now that he's like a polished running back, like dude, he's a nightmare. I looked at him after the game. After the Denver game, and I was just like, I like the way you run the ball.
Dude, isn't that the truth,
And then I was like, you know what, actually, I like the way you play football.
Yes. Thank you for what you do. I appreciate it. Yeah. All right, dude, we got to head to our friends at Van Meter for the Take It to the House.
Take it to the house this season with the Washington football team and Van Meter Homes each time a Washington player returns a kickoff for a touchdown during a regular season home game. One lucky winner will win up to $1,000 toward the purchase of a new Van Meter home. The prize amount increases each home game until a kickoff is returned for a touchdown. Enter for your chance to win at washingtonfootball.com/take it to the house.
All right, Coleman, this is your first time to Hang Time. I know that you mentioned you had seen some clips and you've heard a little bit about it, but there's something that we do here on Hang Time, and it's called the cheese break. Are you familiar with the cheese break by chance?
I've never seen a cheese break. I'm assuming
you get one guess as to who it includes.
I was gonna say I'm assuming it has something to do with Cheeseman.
It has to do with Cheeseman. So let's take it to our cheese break.
Was this one of his rookie duties that you had to do?
No, this is not rookie duty. I mean, the dude's got snacks. The dude has a fine system. I mean, he's got his rookie stuff in place. This is the geniusness of our team, what they came up with, and our cheese break delivered by Grubhub. Check this out, man. Cheese, what you got for us?
Thanks, Tress. Today we got extra sharp cheddar. Did you know? According to research done by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, cheddar cheese is the world's most popular variety of cheese and the most studied type of cheese in scientific publication. As you can see, I got rid of the cracker. Let's give it a try. $8.3. Not bad. Back to you, Tress.
So
sharp cheddar?
Each
Extra
week,
sharp?
That was sharp cheddar. Sharp cheddar. So each week we have cheese on to give a grade of that cheese. Now, what do you think? What do you think of that? Like the grade system, because we're putting our trust in a grade system of cheese into a cheese man named Cheeseman, who is a rookie.
It's a lot of cheese.
Do you like cheese?
I love cheese.
I like cheese. And dude, sharp cheddar is sharp cheddar. Like that's got some hand to it.
That's my dad actually. That's like his favorite.
He's a sharp
big sharp cheddar guy.
Your dad's got some ham.
And yeah, he can put some cheese away.
Dude, you bring up your pops. I would like to talk to you a little bit about your pops with the salute to service game that we have coming up.
Yeah, he served. I think it was first Gulf War. He was a cook, and he worked. I think he was the 50 cal guns.
Wow. Does he still cook now? Does he like cooking, or was that just
it's awesome when he cooks.
Okay.
Like we love when he cooks. Now and I guess it's like if you're a good cook, usually like you make a mess.
No doubt.
Dude, he has no regard for like clean. Like he'll ruin a pan.
Yes.
Just for one dish, like.
Dude.
But his food's awesome.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
But he doesn't do it a lot. He has these wings that he smokes. Like he smokes these wings that I love. It's like teriyaki, like honey teriyaki sriracha.
Yes.
And it's literally just those three ingredients.
It's wonderful.
It's like a cup of teriyaki sauce, a cup of honey, and your preference on the sriracha. If you want it spicier or sweeter, you just add more or less.
Oh, I got you. I was about to say, I literally don't know of another sriracha other than the one with like the chicken on it or something like that.
I wasn't aware there's another sriracha. Like I thought that was it.
Is sriracha the name of the kind of sauce or the name of the brand? Do you know? Anyways, dude, I've got to. Hopefully, we can cross paths some way where I'm down with your family because one, I love getting to see Casey and hang out with Casey.
Oh yeah,
you are a wonderful hang. These honey teriyaki sriracha wings have to take place.
Dude, they're awesome.
Yes.
I mean, they're not like my dad makes them, but I feel like I do a
do
decent job. You can come over to the house.
I'm in. You gonna have the flow? You gonna have the hair all off season? Is that here to stay, man? Because I
think so.
What does Casey think of the flow?
It was her idea.
Wow.
In a sense. Like, so her brother played linebacker at Virginia Tech, walk on.
I think you told me that.
And he actually he's got like bleach blonde hair.
Okay.
And
does he bleach it or
no?
Okay.
It's just naturally.
Yeah.
And he grew it out, and his hair so curly it was like an afro.
Okay. And
it got to the point where people would like take cutouts of his face and bring him to the game, or they had a segment.
A staple.
Yeah, like they had a segment where they would put his fro on people in the stands.
Wonderful.
And like they would crop it on there, and Casey was telling me about it, and she's like, you should do,
Yes.
like you have this mohawk thing that you
Yes.
do, and you always trim it. You should just grow it all out.
Yes.
And you should do something with your hair so that way you become more noticed. And she's like,
Yes.
that way they can't cut you. Like they can never get rid of you. Like they got to keep you.
Yes.
Because the fans love you. And like,
That's it.
and I was like, okay.
Play all
like,
the games.
all
See,
right.
because for me, man, I am biased towards the whole persona and the hair and the position. Because growing up in Oklahoma, whenever you have a linebacker on your Pee Wee football team or any high school team, somebody's going to be 44 because of the Boz.
Yeah.
So not only do you have the Boz vibe going, and then you throw the Pit Vipers on. I mean, like, look at Boz, dude. Like that,
Yeah, dude.
that dude.
55.
Yeah, and now he's sheriff at the Fansville
Yeah.
and the Dr. Pepper commercial, so he's still doing awesome things.
He's
The
crushing
freaking
it.
Boss. Now this is
That's
my
wild.
version. So this is my world. This is the specialist world of us trying to have a vibe. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference between Boz and then whenever the specialists try and hop in? That's why I like to chill. That's why I just whoa.
That's a wild haircut. Do you have to like, did they just spray them?
Look how perfect his
Do you
beard
dye?
is.
Like, how do you dye that? Is it like, just like, we're going to,
Look how
what the heck?
look how is
Dude,
that
how do you get like, that is some,
Antonio Gray?
that is some,
It looks like he was trying to do like a little
barber
Harvard
shit?
Two-Face there.
yeah.
Little.
You got the little half and half going?
Yeah. And then you got Chase is the only dude I believe on our team competing with you, but he has gone full-blown predator, and he's
Yeah.
embraced that, and that's awesome. Like he's there. He is old school, tough villain for offenses. I dig your persona, man. I'm with you.
Dude, we gotta do something.
Yes.
You gotta do something. And then I was also thinking about, I'm like, when in my life am I gonna be able to have this haircut and have it be like acceptable in the work?
I hope
like
I
in
run
my work environment.
I
like,
hope I run into 50-year-old Cole Holcomb on a golf course
still rocking the
with
mullet.
the flow, and you still have these daggum Pit Vipers.
Oh, I'm gonna have
and
the
you're
Pit Vipers
yes.
forever. And it's actually, it's like, because me and Casey are having this conversation about wedding day.
No doubt.
She's like, we're gonna have these pictures forever, and like you're gonna have this mullet. And I'm like, she's like, but you look so clean with it cut. I said, this is like 2 years of work. Like, do I cut it for one day? It's a pretty important day.
It's a
It's
big
a pretty
day.
important day. Don't put that one on there. She's gonna be mad at me.
2 years of
We're
work.
like, yeah, this is some hard work. Like,
Yeah.
she said it's okay that I can have it
Yeah.
because, and I always go back. I'm like, this is your doing. Like,
Did she
you
say?
created
Did she
this
say it's
monster.
okay, or did she say it's fine? Because a lot of times that
No,
it's
no.
fine. It doesn't.
Yeah,
It
no,
doesn't mean it's fine.
I had to clarify,
Well done.
so I made
Yeah,
sure that
well
it was
done.
okay.
Yeah. All right.
No fines.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well,
Couldn't-
dude,
couldn't let her do
here
it.
on Hang Time, how we like to close it out is something called 3 and Out. Now, what is wonderful about this is you're my first defensive guest in a while. We had
Let's go.
Leak on week 1, a couple offensive guys. Now we get you. So you dig 3 and Outs.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
myself, I don't want 3 and Outs, but I have to be, you understand, I have to be ready for a 3 and Out.
Yeah.
How 3 and Out works, Coleman, is I'm going to give you a trivia question that has 3 answers.
Okay.
3 and Out. The reason 3 and Out is even possible, and the reason 3 and Out's kind of fun, is it is presented by Theragun. Go to therabody.com to get your Theragun today. You are going to pick a part on your body, as we have already discussed. You go through a lot of contact, so there might be some soreness. Maybe the arms, maybe the IT band, the quads, back. Whatever you're feeling, you have 1 minute to give yourself some therapy while trying to answer my trivia question that has 3 answers, hence the 3 and Out.
Okay.
If you get all 3 answers in the 1 minute you have been allotted, you get a Theragun, man.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Shock
I
the
can
body.
do this. I can do this.
Treat the body.
I
Cole,
can
man,
do this. I get
Are
to
you
do
familiar
this.
with how to
It's
turn
awesome.
this bad boy on?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because when I say go, it's go time.
All right.
All right. So hold on to this. Whenever I say go, you start it. Give yourself some therapy. Try and answer this question.
Okay.
Coleman, there are 3 MLB baseball teams whose team name, like their mascot name, so for example, like the New York Yankees, that would be starting with a Y. There's 3 in the MLB that start with the letter A. Go.
Just start with the letter A.
Treat yourself. 3 professional baseball teams whose team name, their mascot name, starts with an A.
Oh, dude, I'm so bad with baseball.
I'm sorry. This is 3 and out. Work through your professional baseball. Work through the country.
I keep thinking of the cities.
Okay, that's a good way to start,
Like Atlanta.
Atlanta Braves.
Braves.
Yeah, I'm with you on the A there. You're only you got halfway to go. Angels, 1. 2 more, bud.
Astros.
Oh my God. Back half of the minute he's there. 15 seconds, pull it. What letter did I say it starts with?
A.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
What letter?
A. The A's.
Oh, I don't know. It was
Athletics,
right there. We'll have to go to the tape, but dude, honestly, if I get to call the shots, I say you're in, my friend.
I was like,
well played, man.
What's the letter?
You were there. You got it. I think you were there. It was well played, man. Well played.
Dude, these things are awesome.
Those are great.
I want one because
you just won one.
When you golf,
yes,
it's easy. It goes in the bag. The portability of this thing,
done.
Get the shoulders loosened.
The good
up,
news is that you just won one, man. Let's look at you saying you don't know much about baseball. Cole, man, thank you so much for being on Hang Time.
Dude, thanks for having me. This was a great convo.
I really enjoy our friendship, and now you got to come chill a little bit on Hang Time, and I'm seriously jacked to sit on the sideline, stand on the sideline, and watch you play Tom Brady and the Buccaneers.
Dude, I'm stoked.
Jacked
it's gonna be
up.
A fun game.
Coming Sunday, let's roll.